Hey idiot, learn how to drive. Watch this video, and if you don't watch it, go and park your car back in the city. These are our Australian country roads, and this is how we drive. Did you see that yellow 80 sign? No, that's not a speed limit. That's for somebody that's got a 2-ton car towing a 3-ton caravan, and it's raining and cloudy and there's poor visibility. If you've got clear sunny conditions, you can just ignore those yellow signs and keep on driving at the speed limit in most cases. If you need to slow down a bit, generally you double it. If it says 40, that means you can do 80. Now, the other thing you need to know is, when it says overtaking lane, you don't need to check your speed and then speed up. It really annoys us Australians that have been in the country forever that we know how to drive out on the country roads. And these new people that come along, they got their licence out of a packet of cereal or something along those lines, and they've got no idea how to drive. If you can't drive, go and park your car back in the city, you city slicker. Don't come out onto our country roads and dawdle along enjoying the weather at 80-90 kilometres an hour, and then when you get to the overtaking lane, oh oops, what speed is it? Oh, 100, I better get up to 110. Here comes a guy with a caravan. He's going to even try and get past me, even though he only wants to do 95. Now that we're talking about the caravan drivers, caravanners, do your 90-95, but once again, please slow down, don't speed up on the overtaking lanes. Everybody really loves you when you do that. And how about the one we just had where the overtaking lane started and the BMW, wasn't it? Or Mercedes driver, BMW driver, moved over to the right lane in front of us because they're dawdling along at about 60 k's an hour in a 100 zone. We're about to go past them and they move across right in front of us. Evasive action, we went into the left lane, went straight past them, and of course when we got to the overtaking lane in the left lane, where were they? Sitting right in our blind spot, perfectly capable of doing the speed limit. I mean, who drives BMWs and Mercedes and Audis and all these pus bucket heaps of crap out here on our country roads? Out on our country roads, it's Toyota country. If you haven't got a full driver Toyota, go and park it in the city. So how about this for an idea? Try and travel at about the speed limit when you've got good weather conditions like this. Fine, sunny, dry roads in good condition, and there's no wind. If your vehicle's in good mechanical order, you should be able to do the speed limit. If you're not, that's okay too. But when you see us coming, get out of the way. If there's nowhere to get past, some courtesy, just pull over and let us past, or slow down and move over so we can just zip past you and then there's no pressure on you. Isn't it better for everyone? So you like it in Australia? Well, welcome along. But hang out with some Aussies and become an Aussie like the rest of us that have been here forever. You like the country, you like how we roll, do it the way we do it, right? So you need to learn how to drive. Maybe you're not suited to driving. Maybe you shouldn't be driving at all because it doesn't suit you. Maybe you should practice AFL football instead of driving. Okay, while we're at it, we might as well do some more driving lessons. Indicators, what are indicators used for? Well, it was a long time ago I got my driver's license. The day of my 18th birthday, I rode my push bike to a Vic Roads office and went and sat the test and did a driving test and passed my license with flying colours. I've been driving for a couple of years, and when I got in the driver's seat the day I turned 16, apparently I drove like I had 20 years experience. Anyway, so I reckon maybe I'm a good driver, so I might have some information for you. Back then when I got my licence, they told me you put an indicator on approximately 3 seconds before you're going to do what you're planning to do. So it was kind of like you're aware of what's around you in your vehicle by regularly checking your mirrors. Not staring at them because you run into someone, just a quick peek every now and then, within every 10 seconds, and you'll be aware of what's around you at all times, which is really good for safety in case you do need to make evasive manoeuvres, braking, stuff like that. So now that you know what's around you all the time, when you want to change lanes, you put your indicator on, then you check your blind spot. That's not turning your head around, looking behind you for about 3 seconds, running into something in front of you or swerving out of your lane. That is a quick, maybe a lean forward and a quick peek at the side corner of your eye. Just quickly turn your head and back again. That's checking your blind spot, not I don't know what's around me, I've got no idea, I'm so claustrophobic driving this car, because you shouldn't be driving. I've got to really look around the car out the side back window trying to work out what's going on. No, that's not it. So you know what's around you, you want to change lanes, you put your indicator on because you already know it's clear, and it's a quick head check just to make sure that there's nothing hiding in that blind spot, because we've got these bloody drivers that can't drive that love sitting in your blind spot. Can you stop doing that as well, please, right? 3 seconds of what you're going to do. That doesn't mean you sit on the side of the road up here with your indicator on telling me that you would like to pull over from the side of the road into the traffic. That's not what it's for. It's to indicate what you're going to do. That way we can go, oh no, they haven't seen us, and we can take one of those evasive maneuvers, braking, steering out of the way, whatever the case may be possible given whatever those circumstances are. So don't just leave your indicator on. When you're driving along in the lane of a road and you want to change lanes, putting your indicator on and sitting there isn't going to work, because a lot of people accidentally leave their indicators on. And we just ignore them and we just drive straight on past them because they've been driving all day with their indicator on. And we just think you're one of them. So don't just leave your indicator on. Driving lessons 101, make sure it's clear to go, then put your indicator on and leave it on for 3 seconds before you move, and for the whole duration of the direction change into the other lane. It's not 3 flashes as you're doing it, or just hit the stick as you turn the steering wheel. It's 3 seconds before. Leave it on for the entire change of direction until you're over clearly into that lane, and then turn it off. And if you're going to go into the next lane, how about a brake for a second, turn it off, and then turn it back on again. So if there's someone behind you, they know what they're going to do, what you're planning to do, because they might be just going, this guy just pulled in front of me, I'm going to move over. So then they can go, yep, okay. So everyone just slow down, give it a couple of seconds, right? See, I've got good driving info for you. Bada bing, bada boom. While I'm on my rant, I may as well say, you know what? Let's talk about red lights. A red light, why don't you look at it well in advance? There's no point us racing to the red light. We're just going to burn up fuel. We're going to waste brakes. And of course, you know, what a waste of time. Burning fuel first to the red light, more brakes to stop, sit there longer, maybe put some heat into your brakes, end up with brake pulsation, and then you're going to take off again at the lights because you're still in a hurry. Just calm down, see that it's red, start slowing down early, and then you might even not have to stop, you might not use any brakes, and you'll be able to accelerate lightly with the rest of the traffic, or be the head of the pack if you're a leader, and just cruise off into the sunset at the speed limit like we are now, cruising off into the sunset. Catch you in the next video. Hope you liked my rant. Had a bit of a whinge. Hey, everybody's welcome to drive on the roads. Yeah, it's everybody's roads, but you know what? Learn how to drive. Like I said, if you're not going to drive right and learn how to drive, go park it in the city and stay there, because these roads are beautiful. When we're out here, we want to enjoy it. We just want to be able to drive down the road at the speed limit, because the speed limit is bloody slow. You might think it's fast, but it's damn slow. I could be driving along here at about 160 to 180 k's an hour. I'd feel quite comfortable. If we're in a big hurry, we could do 250, but at the end of the day, not in this vehicle. And of course, there's certain risks with that, so that's why there's speed limits. Point is, speed limit's slow. Everybody's got different capabilities. Get out of my way. The other people like me, hit the like button. If you know what I'm talking about, put a comment there. Did you even make it to the end of the video? Bada bing, bada boom. Hope you liked it. Bit of entertainment, but having a whinge and trying to help people at the same time. Catch you in the next one.